Hi, kids. It's Pimmy. Are you ready to have some fun and color today? I sure am. Let's see what hero I get this time. I got Ironman. Are you coloring today too? Let's get started and see how they turn out. I'm gonna use my colored pencils this time. So let's pick our first one. Since we're gonna do Iron Man, I think I'm gonna start with a red one this time. Because I like when Iron Man's suit has red and when it has gold. Let's start with the top of his head right here. Uh-oh, I'm already outside of my lines, but that's okay. We just try to stay inside as best as we can. We just try to do better as we go. Because practice makes perfect. So we got the top of his head. Let's get his chest. Let's make his chest red too. Just like that. There we go. Now we got the whole chest done, all colored in. Let's make this part red too, because I like to alternate my colors just a little bit. Just go from one to another in little different spots sometimes. And I think I'm gonna do a little bit of red in here, and a little bit of red in here. Just like that. Not very dark, just make it a little lighter than usual. And we'll do this. This part will color in red. Just like that. And remember, you can always turn what you color if it makes it easier for you to color it in better. You can color it however you want. And we'll just do this one a little bit. Not a whole lot. And we'll make his hand red. Just like that. Go around the circle he has in his hand. Right here, right in the middle, he's got a circle. So we'll go around that. And we'll color this top part of his hand in. Right here. And just trying to stay inside of the lines. I think I want to make his neck a little bit red in here. Just like that. And I think I'll make this part red too. And let's do the outside part of your shoulders red. Just like that. And we'll color this part in a little darker. See? You just do a little bit more as you color it in, and it comes out just a little darker. And we'll do the same thing here and here, just like that. And then I think I'm gonna be all done with my red one for now. Actually, let's do these ones too. Let's make these dark red here, around these circles. There. There. And there. And that is the outside of his shoulder too. I missed that spot, huh? And I'm gonna make this one red right here a little darker, just like we did with the other part. I almost had to do those again, but that is okay when you do. And I'll color this little circle in a little bit, just like that. Oh, look, here's another little ring. Maybe we should make that dark too. Like that. So we used one red pencil, but we got two red colors out of it. See? We got one and two. There's a dark red and a light red. So we're gonna write down that we have two red colors. R-E-D. Red. Now we want our gold one. Let's try to find that color pencil. There's our gold one. So now we're gonna color in his face like that. Right here, right on his forehead. Make that gold. And the side of his head gold. This part of his ear's gonna be gold. And so is this part of his ear. And then we'll get the side of his head and his face. That's gonna be gold too. Just like that. Gold is an interesting color, huh? It's a yellow color, but it's just a little shiny. Now we're gonna get his cheeks and his chin. Because Iron Man is wearing a robot suit. And this part of his cheek. And then let's get these inside of his shoulder. It's the inside of his shoulder because it's the part that's toward the middle of his body, where your head is. And where your belly button is. That's the middle. Now we're gonna get his left shoulder just like that. And now we'll get this part of his neck and this part of his neck. Now we need to get his body. We've got that spot, and this spot, And then we are moving up his arm, like this. And remember how I said I was going to do these parts of this red a little light? That's because I wanted to put a little bit of gold in there with it. Just like that. Because you can put two colors in one spot and make it look just a little bit different. And I wanted to do that with those parts. And then we'll color this part in on his arm. And then this part is his wrist. Right where your hand bends. Right here at the wrist. And then we'll color his fingers gold. This one's his thumb. And then the next one is his index finger. And then we call the next one the middle finger, because there's 1, 2 fingers on that side, and then there's 1, 2 fingers on that side, and this one is in the middle. And now that one's golden too. And then the next one is the ring finger. And the last one on the outside of your hand is your pinky. Now we're going to pick a color to make all the circles and his eyes and his mouth. And since Ironman uses electricity to get power, I think I want to use a color that you get with some lights, but only really special lights. That really light blue color that we get. So I'm going to use this blue one. And you know what? We forgot something. But that's okay, because we can still do it now. Because we used 1 gold pencil. Can you write it with me? G O L D. Gold. Now we'll use our blue one to fill in all the circles. So let's start with the circles on his hand. On the tips of each finger he has one right there, just like this. So we'll start with these. And then we'll get this one in the palm of his hand. And then he has one on his shoulders. And one in the middle of his chest. Just like that. And then we'll use the same one right here in his mouth and on both of his eyes. How many circles do you see on Ironman? Let's count them together. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 circles in that picture. That's a lot of circles. So we have 1 blue pencil. B L U E. Blue. And let's use our red one more time over here because we had 9 circles. C I R C L E. Circle. Let's pick colors for the background. I'm not sure which one I want to use, but I want to use a new color. So let's take a look. I think we're going to use this one. This one is called teal. Teal is a color that's green but also blue. Look. See how it looks blue, but it also looks green? That's because when they make teal, you make it by mixing 2 colors together, like you do to make lots of colors. And when you mix your colors, you can mix one color more than another, and it makes the color a little bit different. When you make green, you mix together yellow and blue, and then you get green. But if you mix more blue than you mix yellow, you can make teal. And that's what this one is. It's a blue color that has a little bit of green added to it. And they do that by adding yellow. Coloring around some fingers was a little bit tricky. I went outside of my lines a little bit. But that's okay. We'll just try better next time. And that's our Ironman. We finished him with 1 teal color. Teal is spelt T-E-A-L. Teal. So now that we're done, we used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Because we used 2 red ones and 3 other ones. So 2 red ones, and we used 1, 2, 3 other colors, plus 3. So 2 and 3 more makes 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can make sure we counted them right. Did you have fun coloring an Ironman today? Because I know I did. Remember how that all works out? You've got all those circles. There were 9 circles. And then we had 5 colors on our Ironman. So until next time, bye-bye!